Let's check this thing out, make sure everything's all good and hunky-dory. Also, while everything's all booting up here, probably should switch off some of the damage masteries. I reckon that might not go over super great. And instead, time to turn on deep wounds again. Because that's been friggin' ages since I had any points in deep wounds. But I think we are good to go. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Happy Thursday night. Tonight is going to be a one-shot of the Celebrity Challenge Boss Rush, John Mulaney edition. So I am going to be going from start to finish, blitzing through the entire thing, and seeing how long that's going to wind up taking. I'm guesstimating somewhere in the realm of about 2 hours, give or take, which is pretty solid. And wind up opening up that 6-star crystal and the 5-star nexus at the end of all of this. Hopefully wind up getting somebody spicy. I'm going to be going in completely blind. The only thing I know about any of this is just from the in-game mail that we wound up getting at yesterday, just announcing this, right? So I know there's a Gwenpool, I know there's a Deadpool, a couple other champs, ending with a Spider-Ham at the end, right? Outside of that, that's about all I know. So I do expect a bunch of odd and end surprises popping up randomly, and hope for the best. Before I get too far along, though, I do want to welcome the latest Vaughn subs to the channel. How's it going, everybody? Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos put out so far and are interested in the videos yet to come. Plenty of cool stuff coming down the pipes in the short term here. Got plenty of content between Variant 6 and Book 2 Act 7 starting up here, presumably within the next week and change. As well as just character gameplay, crystal openings, the usual bit, as in the live streams tonight and just about every other night as well. Busy. From top to bottom, I want to say big howdy to Streetjoy, stopping in saying, yo, what up, Streetjoy? How's it going, bud? Good to see you. And Brian saying, hey, what's good, everybody? How's it going? Happy Thursday. Let's get rolling, shall we? I don't believe this thing is timed at all, right? And there are two different bits. So that's fun. I very much appreciate the fun gags that they're having with the titles of the quests here. It's nice. It's always fun when they wind up having a bit of a laugh. So let's see. What do I want to do? I want to throw in, again, going in blind, I want to throw in some champs that should make life just a little bit easier, just for all-around spamminess. So I wanted to throw in Claire just because of her immunities, and she can throw debuffs. Archangel because his neurotoxin is a nice ability accuracy reduction. Gilly because she's a robot with some solid heals. Who else do I want to throw in, though? Void for power control. And I want to do Quake too, but like if I get to the end of the fight and the best option is Quake, I don't really want to Quake down like a friggin' massive health pool behemoth. Hey, Insight stopping in. Saying, what's up? How's it going? How you doing? Good to see you. And the other thing, though, too, is that a number of my champions are part of Alliance Quest defense, or Alliance War defense and offense right now, too, so I don't have the full repertoire. Let's throw in Warlock, just because. That should give me a nice synergy, I believe, right? Yeah. Sweet. So, without much further ado, everybody, game on. Game on. I have adjusted the title over here. Instead of having the nightly question, it's the flagship banner image, right? Calling out the fight of the century of Rob vonShoe versus John Mulaney. One night only. Let's roll. Insight popping in from the future. Well, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Man, every time I see your roster, I'm reminded how long it took me to get where I am and then how long it took you to get to that point. Amazing. It is. It is. Like, even just like comparing my roster today to my roster a year ago and then like a year before that, it's just busy, 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 busy. But a lot of that, I mean, I do have to concede, does fall squarely in the lap of RNG. Like, my account here has been just so phenomenally blessed with a combination of good pulls and just stupid, unreal luck. Stupid, unreal luck. That I'm just very, very thankful. Very, very thankful. The legendary half stopping in and saying, "Hey, Rob. Nice Gilly 2099 got there. Well, thank you very much, Half. Thank you very much. This is my recently awakened 5-star maxed out Gilly 99. I just recently wound up using a tech gem on her because it was long overdue. It was long overdue. Well, and so much appreciated. Much appreciated. This is one of the things that I'm looking forward to once the new Legends program starts up. I think in January. They were talking about it in the last roadmap, in that they're going to be updating the Legends program to whatever the next level of Legends is going to wind up being. So that instead of having to do like Heroic, Master, and then Uncollected for difficulty to get a Legends badge, now I think it's just going to be Uncollected and Cavalier. And I do kind of appreciate that because that was one of the constant bummer things about doing or attempting legend runs, is that like the first half hour, right, is basically just like one-hit fights. Fun note, which I just remembered now, but like the strat that I did for my legend run when I was doing that is that I brought a duped Juggernaut with for the first number of quests for the low level stuff, because since it's a one-hit KO anyway, it's faster to just run in with Jugs, take a punch, but since you're unstoppable anyway, just, you know, who cares? One hit wonder. Wound up saving a little bit of time that way. So if you are looking to do a Legends run yourself, or just curious, interested in some of the strategy, that's what wound up working for me. Fried Nugget stopping in. Good to see you again, bud. Hello, Rob. Thank you for telling me to awaken my Aegon, and holy heck, I've been using him for this whole time now. Oh, you are most welcome. I am glad you're enjoying him. He is so friggin' cool. What up, man, Falcon? Always a pleasure. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have you opened any of the holiday store crystals? So far, 5-star Omega and a new Red Guardian. Very cool. I opened up one. I wound up doing the legendary difficulty for the side quest a little bit earlier today, and I opened up one just for kicks. Wound up getting a 3-star Mole Man. So hopefully that's not a sign of things to come when I open up the rest. But for the rest of them, I'm going to save them till I have 100% in all the different difficulties, and then just open up the other, I think 13, because I think 14 is the max that you can get. And then, you know, hope for the best. Anything other than a 3-star, I would be happy with, frankly. The drop rates are really good, and of course you always see the posts of people who are pulling these like amazing god tier 6 stars and like like 7 different 5 stars. It's like, that's awesome, but that's not realistic. So, frankly, you know, anything better than a 3 star is a win. But big congrats to you on that Omega and that new Red Guardian, too. Both champs that are freaking cool and amazing in their own right, but they also synergize well, too. And today, I got 4-star Iron Man Infinity War. Streamed of happiness. Good. He's so much fun to cheese, still. Even still. Like, a couple years later, he's still so much fun to play. Especially when you pair him up with, like, Stark Spidey, too, for some of that added damage and synergy nonsense. I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling that. What's up, Brian? Do I want my own Discord bots? That'd be pretty cool. Actually, I saw you were talking about that on Discord. I'm gonna reach out to you tomorrow and chat to you a bit about that. But yeah, definitely color me interested, because Discord is still a work in progress, and definitely could benefit from having a couple friendly bots floating around. Omega's already max sig, but I still have 5. But still, a 5 star is a 5 star, right? Just give me a 5-star Beardo, please. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Let's do this. I appreciate that they have the path number. Like, they've got node A, node B that you can warp to, but it also tells you, like, you know, this is that path and this one is to the boss. Do appreciate that. What about you guys out there on your end of the YouTube stick? Have you guys done the this celebrity challenge already, and have you done the side events? And if you have, how'd it go? Fun fact about me: I knew Iron Man since I was 4, and now I'm 13. I'm such a huge Iron Man fan. I've been looking for a 4-star Iron Man for a while now. So happy I got him. That's awesome. I'm really happy for you. Big congrats. Big congrats. And that's what we got, that profile pic. There you go. Nice, guys. Everyone's got their favorites. Everyone's got their favorites. Like, for me, it's Daredevil. Like, I've been such a Hornhead fan for such a long time. So, I mean, like, when I first started playing the game, when the game first came out, and they had Daredevil, and Daredevil was completely OP at the time, just because of that evade bit. I was rocking him as my main for a good while. And it's nice, too, that they finally gave the Hell's Kitchen Daredevil a little bit of a facelift. Definitely need to get good with him myself now, personally, but it's really nice to see some of your favorite characters in game, and then even more so to finally get one. So only dipped into the lower difficulty side quests. Hey, that's good. Burn some of that energy. Then the initial clear of Legendary and 100% Epic and Master in the side event. Falcon's clearing stuff out. All I know is that I just want to get as much of this done now as I can, because not only is December going to completely slip away with the holidays and Christmas coming up here in a few weeks, but I think 2 out of the last 3 months kind of found me like needing to blitz through Cavalier like the day of like the day where it's gonna expire, and that kind of sucks. So in the interest of not doing that, so I want to jump on all this now. Like, on the other hand, too, would be nice to. I definitely see the value in just taking the celebrity challenge like piecemeal. Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do a little bit of the quest here, just gonna do a little bit of the quest there. But nah, I want that 6-star. I'm gonna be grinding out Spider-Ham when he comes out into Arena next week, and if I'm lucky enough to get a brand new 6-star, regardless of who they are, then that is going to be super useful. Now Falcon's just bragging. And I got 100% Chapter 1 of the Celeb Challenge. That Chapter 2 looks rough. Yeah, I do appreciate, though, that they separated the prize pool, though, right? So there's the 2 chapters. There's this one and the next one. I don't know what's different about the next one, aside from just more difficult enemies, but I appreciate that there's this one by itself with its own separate prize pool, and then the next one as well. So for beginner players and players that aren't ready to tackle the second chapter, it's nice that there's this, at least, you know. Which is good. That's Kabam learning. That's Kabam learning. Awesome. Thanks, Nuggets. Much appreciated. I am very happy. I am very happy that they did. And that's the thing, too. I'm really excited to take them out for a spin and get good with them, right? And really sort of optimize a rotation to play around his combo meter. You know, because like he switches over, obviously, now from one fighting style to the other, you know, sub 15 hits and then post 15 hits. So finding that sweet spot around there and then dancing between the two so you can start stacking up some of those passive rage debuffs, which increase your attack. I think that's the sweet spot. But and then the other thing of it too is that I think a lot of people were expecting the new Daredevil buff to be on par with Magneto, and that's not the case. That's what I'm thinking too. Plus, you have more stuff coming. Book 2, Variant 6, busy time to be a YouTuber. Yeah, seriously. Plus, throw in the Spider-Ham grind. I'm sitting out of doing any sort of live stream grinds for the Gambit Arena. I decided I'm still going to put up points in there, and just wherever I wind up ranking, I wind up ranking. Just to keep the battle chips coming in. And especially when... Actually, when does that kick in? When that anniversary boost kicks in, right? Because then you get 20% more gold, you get 20% more battle chips, which is a big plus. I mean, again, especially if you're an arena grinder like myself. Because now's the time to capitalize and catch up on all of that. Because these rank ups are crazy. Dude, I just love friggin' Spider-Ham's design. It's so fun to see a cartoon character in here now with a very animated, bright color palette next to like Void. It's just basically like a black silhouette with a little bit of red. It's just like I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. That's a lot of Mysterii. One of those. Oh, it's all good, Bron. All good. Welcome back. Eric stopping in. What's up, Eric? Is 5-star Phoenix good? Well, first off, is Phoenix awakened? That's the important thing. Is she good though? So I have a very unpopular opinion, and that I say Phoenix is good. I know a lot of people and other YouTubers are not fans of Phoenix. Because Phoenix is very much a ramp-up champion. But that having been said, I like Phoenix because she's got a ridiculous regen. And it's very easy to capitalize on that. um, which makes her very useful and very good for monthly quests, for story missions, and then also for alliance quests as well. Because if you're smart and with a little bit of dancing around, you can cheese the heck out of her regen and end a fight with more health than you started out with. If you pair her up with Emma Frost, then her damage output is increased manyfold, as is Emma's. So she's really good there. Plus, she still is a top-notch prestige option. So if you're in the market for prestige, then she is your gal. I took mine up to 565 just because of that prestige without really knowing anything about her. Until, like, she's maxed out, and I'm like, I should probably learn how to play her. And that's when I started to really appreciate her. So, yes, long story short, yes, she's good. She's good. But you got to work at it a little bit. That's the thing. Hey, Jacob stopping in. What's good, Jacob? Happy Thursday, my friend. How's everything going with you? Got her yesterday, so she is unawakened. Okay. So yeah, she's decent then. She's decent. The awakened ability does help a good bit. So at this point, you know, just like invest a fair amount of resources into her. Don't like throw everything in the kitchen sink at her just yet until she's awakened. But yes, long story short, she's good. Kabam somehow made a pig in a spider suit better than the Heralds of Galactus. Well, you know, he's got that comic plot armor, you know. I don't think... Okay, so I can inflict her with debuffs. I noticed that the first fight is that I'm doing no damage, but the bleeds from heavy attack are still connecting, so that's good to know. That'll come in handy, because I'm assuming she's gonna keep that that node for the rest of the quest. Also, Eric, at the same time, that's really typical of Kabam. I don't see it as a bad thing in the same way that I think other people do. I'm just more interested in interesting characters. I don't really care who they are, and how more interested in how they play as well. But they always do seem to make the memeier champions better than like the obvious like comic gods, right? Case in point, look at Sentry. You know, Sentry with the power of 1,000,000 suns is an absolute noodle, but Gwenpool, who's girl in a Deadpool costume with no pants, is considerably better. Dr. Jenga stopping in. Hello, Rob. What do you think about Sasquatch on offense? Well, first off, what's up, Doctor? What's up, Jenga? Dr. Jenga. We'll just call you Jenga. How's it going, bud? I like Sassy for offense. I think he capitalizes a little bit more on his unique kit on defense, just for being like a wall for people to run up against. But offensively, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I was just barely starting to learn how to play Sasquatch and kind of figure out how to use him, figure out how to learn to love him, right? And then Dragon Man came out, and I spent 5 minutes with Dragon Man, and Dragon Man won my heart. So Sassy on offense isn't bad. You need to dance around the outrage stacks that he winds up getting to find that sweet spot for damage. But he's not bad. Definitely not bad. If you're looking for someone who's a tank that can just, you know, take a lot of punishment, Sassy's your guy. If you are taking him into like a AQ or AW, then I recommend you practice with him elsewhere first, because just in case you wind up getting punched a bit, he's going to be super expensive to heal back up again, just because, again, of that ridiculous health pool. So, long story short, is he good and fun to play on offense? Yes, but terms and conditions may apply. Saving all my resources to rank 4 my Corvus. That is a very good choice. That is a very good choice for resources. Whenever there's a Galactus, get Galactus, and imagine that in a crystal, there's only Galactus in the crystal. I hope they don't make Galactus a playable champ. I really don't. I may be in the minority there, but I really hope that he does not become a playable champ. Like, what would be really cool, though, is if it's like, just like the old arcade games, right? Where, like, Galactus is just like, or like a God of War 3 when you're going up against Kronos, right? It's like a multifaceted boss battle where you do a little damage here, then the fight moves someplace else, you do a little bit of damage there. Or like, say, well, I'll wait a second, get back to the overworld map. But say like you've got like a giant model of Galactus right here in the background instead of like the generic space rock background that we've seen for the last 6 years. Imagine like it's a giant like model of Galactus back there, and each path is like I don't know, like you're scaling up the armor of Galactus or something. So like you know, each step along the way there's like, you know, either a fight with one of the minions, or just, I don't know, whoever the disposable army builder is that they want to throw at us. Right, and then like you work your way up to like the head for the big boss fight with, I don't know, if Omega Sentinel is the winner, or Hercules, or I don't know. Some big razzle-dazzle final boss fight is what I'm getting at. Then that could be interesting. That would be worthy of the character because he's freaking massive. He isn't reduced to being like a, I don't know, 10-foot tall monster like Dormammu was. It's just, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff you could do with it. A lot of stuff you could do with it. Not mad that Spider-Ham is good. I really wanted him to be good when he was first released. Yeah, and that's the other thing though too, is that I would rather the Heralds get buffed than Spider-Ham not be good, right? When do I think Iron Spider and Spider-Man 2099 are going to pop up? Next year, maybe? Maybe? It depends. It really depends, because so many of the Disney Plus properties are going to be debuting next year. It just depends how much overlapping there's going to be between those and, you know, the overarching Disney cross promotion amongst all the different, you know, the games and toys and marketing and whatnot, right? And then how much like leeway that Kabam is going to have to do their own thing too, you know? Like case in point, like we're getting Spider-Ham right now, which is really cool, but there's also a huge push in merchandise for Spider-Verse right now. Like, I know they're coming out with a bunch of different, like, action figures of Spider-Verse stuff, finally. It's, like, from the Disney side of things, now that, you know, Disney owns it. So, I suspect that's probably part of the tie-in, you know, why we're getting Spider-Ham now. But Stunts War stopping in saying, hey, what's good, dude? What's good? All right, Brian, take care, bud. You enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you next time. Kratos and MCOC would bring Kabam so much money. Yeah. Kind of surprised we haven't seen like a crossover of any sort aside from M-Rock, right? So we got, Storm X, and then we got Supreme. But that's it. Those are like the only like crossover characters from anything. And if they keep doing crossover characters like they did those two, I think we're going to be in really good shape. Storm Pyramid X being one of my favorite champions of 2020. It's a spoiler for the year in review video I'm putting out later on next week. But yeah, she is handily one of my favorite champions of 2020, just for her utility and insane special 3 damage. But I don't know. Maybe. You never know. Yeah, Iron Spider showed up in the background. It's for like one of the last Spider-Verse events. I think that was like the initial bit of Spider-Verse. May have been even when Spider-Verse came out. So like, what, last year? Something like that? Like MCOC was trying to cash in on some of the Spider... some of the Spider-Verse hype by doing their own version of Spider-Verse. I think that's what it was. Black Knight, yo, what's up, bud? Yo, are you doing 100% completion percent now or completion? I'm doing 100%. 100%. So that's why I'm going through this lower tier stuff here now. I'm just blitzing through it. As far as I'm aware, though, we have to do the lower tier stuff here before we can get to the spicy challenge stuff. So yeah, so like the first 45 minutes is going to be a little slow. It's basically 6-star rank 3 champions just embarrassing 3 stars, but watch them release at $20.99 and make them pure garbage. Never know. Maybe. If they do wind up doing a Spider-Man 2099, I do hope they either do like Paper Bag Man as a playable champion. I think that'd be a lot of fun, or like either Mecha Aunt May, or the J. Jonah Jameson robot from the early Silver Age Spider-Man comics. Story there being is that JJJ, in one of his many attempts to discredit Spider-Man, hired, I don't know, Tinkerer or somebody, build a robot, right, to destroy Spider-Man and find out his secret identity. And there's a TV in the chest of the robot that had JJJ's face so he could gloat. I think that could be fun. Very silly. Very, very silly, but fun. After his buff, do you think Daredevil Hell's Kitchen is worth to max? Right now I've got mine at rank 4 as a 5-star. He might be worth maxing out. I just need to get good with his kit, and that's the thing. If you're on the fence of whether or not you should rank him up to rank 5 and then Sig 200 as well, just play around with his kit. If you like how he handles, if you like juggling the hit combo, and if you like the damage output, plus the dot damage he does too on the special 2. If you like all that, then yeah, go for it. Otherwise, I mean, there are better skill champions out there between Nick Fury, between Aegon, between Elsa. So, Celeb Challenge in one night? Yep. That's the goal. That is the goal. I don't mind. I'm going to be here for a while. However long it takes. That way, the good, and it's done. Got a 6-star opening at the end of it, so I'm looking forward to that. And we'll see. We'll see. Main reason I don't mind is because Mandalorian comes out at midnight, so I've got like 3.5 hours to kill, so it kind of works out perfectly. I will take that loot. I will play next. Mecha Aunt May actually exists. Yes, in one of the various different Spider comics. Yeah, yeah, it's basically just Aunt May in a mech suit. There's also Spider May, where I forget either if Aunt May gets bitten by the spider or like because of like a blood transfusion or something, she gets Spider-Man powers. And yeah, old Aunt May becomes a spider person with the full spider costume and everything. Either one of those. The idea is the ridiculousness and the memes. Slub challenge using only 4 stars. Maybe on the second playthrough. I gotta say, I do want to do the side event, the legendary side event using only 4 stars, just because the buffs for that are the exact same kind of buffs as Cavalier difficulty, where it's like you don't have to use a Cosmic Champ, but if you do use a Cosmic Champ, then you're gonna have some really good times. Is that night in Los Angeles? Yes, half. It is. It's nighttime out here. Going on 9 o'clock here local time. Mecha Aunt May has to be released and be Doctor Doom level. Dude, you put that out in the universe. And she very well could be. She very well could be. Like, the fact that Doctor Doom and Cosmic Ghost Rider are beyond God tier champions is such, like, a heartwarming thing. Again, with a track record of, like, Sentry and the Heralds, right? Being absolute memes. It's nice that, you know, they at least nailed those characters. We need a superior Spider-Man added. Version of Peter Parker that's mine gets taken over by Doc Ock. Yep. Yep, that would be fun. That would be fun. I wouldn't mind some of the crossover stuff, too, from some of the newly acquired Fox and Sony properties, right? So, like, I wouldn't mind seeing, like, actually, what's her name? Octavia from Spider-Verse, the Doc Ock from that movie. Like, just because she's got a unique, interesting design, and they could do, you know, something different. Still keep with the cartoony style that they've got with Spider-Ham now. Have the movie tie-in, but, you know, have it be different. That could be fun. If they want to introduce any of the, you know, like the Hugh Jackman Wolverine or Ray Park Toad or something like that. That could be fun. Let alone, you know, Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool. Not just because they don't have enough Deadpools in this game already. Because I tell you, it's like... I made the joke a while back, so I'm stealing an old joke of mine. But as soon as they introduced Platinum Pool as a playable champion that we could get, I was like, you know, it's freaking Wade and the Technicolor Deadpools now. We got Red Pool, X Pool, Gold Pool, Platinum Pool, and then, you know, the spin-offs, the Venom Pool, the Gwen Pool, all that. It's just like, sure, why not? We'll have Movie Pool, too, just for kicks. It is not a Coca-Cola, no. Soda, yes. Coca-Cola, no. What up, Manuel? How's it going, bud? Happy Thursday. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the festivities. Hope you're doing well. I'm double fisting the night. Cheers, everybody. I just now noticed that I'm fighting 4 stars. I mean, I appreciate the increase in difficulty, right? As would make sense. But I'm like, what, 3 paths into this chapter, and I'm just now noticing that they're 4 stars instead of 3s? Still could auto-fight it, though, if I wanted to. I won't, because that'd take like 5 hours, but Good. Speaking of auto fighting, I need to look up and see if somebody on YouTube has a video of Platinum Pool with that auto fight that he's supposed to have. Because like that was one of the things of his kit, as memory serves, right? Is that he's supposed to speed up auto fighting. Like why that has to be a specific champion ability as opposed to just like the default for auto fight in general, I don't know. It would be nice, because I mean if a bot is fighting a bot, I don't really care about watching the fireworks. I just want to find out the results and move on, you know, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Alright, come on, don't lag on me yet. Did anybody here go for a Spider-Ham in the early access? And if you did, how'd you do? Gotta say, I was really surprised to see that pop up this morning, because usually that's on a Tuesday, right? Right at the tail end of the last arena. Kind of get the hype up for the next champion a week and a half out, but nah, this morning they're like, hey, you know how we got Gambit in arena right now? Wouldn't it be cool if it wasn't Gambit and we talked about Spider-Ham instead? And thus, it was so. There we go. It's weird, the game is lagging, but it's not popping up with the spinny beach ball of death. I mean, which I appreciate, but... Half asking, hey Rob, what's your fastest Realm of Legends Winter Soldier KO? That probably... Well, it's twofold. The fastest one where I fought it, like, genuinely, was with Elsa, and that was like a minute and change, a little bit less than 2 minutes. But, I mean... If you use Ghost with all the synergy, and that's just by yourself, by the way. If you use Ghost with synergies, with boosts, you can do it in 30 seconds or less. I think the fastest KO I've ever seen is maybe like 16 seconds, something like that. Which is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Mine is 124 seconds with Archangel. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's only going to keep going down, too, now that Archangel is available as a 6-star. So as soon as somebody gets the 6-star and then gets him awakened, then, yeah, that's going to be absolutely nuts. And Will says, hey, you got the 6-star from the side quest. You got a 6-star Spider-Ham? Get out of here. Lucky. Lucky. Is Spider-Ham worth rank 3? Yep. In my humble opinion, yes. Rank 2 for sure. 100% for rank 2. Rank 3, though, is up to you. He's worthy of a rank 3. If I were lucky enough to get a 6-star, I probably would take him to rank 3. But it really just depends, like, what your outlook on rank 3s is. And what I mean by that is, like, some people only rank 3 champions for prestige, right? So, like, if it isn't, like, the top prestige option in the class, they don't do it. And some people, other people, rank 3 champions that are just fun to play, right? And, you know, prestige, forget it. So it depends, like, how many other rank 3s you've got, if prestige is something that you're interested in. He's got really solid prestige, but I don't think he's got the top science prestige. But yeah, otherwise, I would love to. He's so silly. For me, it would be a fun rank up. Just like Storm Pyramid X was a fun rank up. If I ever get Dragon Man as a 6-star, he'd be a rank 3 for a fun rank up. And you gotta do those. That's my 2 cents. You gotta rank up people for fun. You're gonna be playing them constantly. So you may as well play somebody who you enjoy playing as opposed to someone who's just gonna sit on the bench because, hey, their number is the biggest and shiniest. Can you explain what K-Mike means exactly in AQ? The name or what it does? Because the name is tongue-in-cheek, having fun with Kabam Mike, right? And that's it. It took me a sec, but that's how you're supposed to pronounce it, K Mike. And the joke there is that it buffs Cyclops, both of them, so red Clops and blue Clops. So it gives both the Clopses a huge attack boost, right? So that's the joke, because Cyclops is, Kabam Mike's favorite champ, just because he said one line years ago offhand in passing. Now he is forever linked with Cyclops. So they were just having a bit of fun with that. Quest I'm doing right now is where you awakened your Aegon. Very cool. Well, I'm hoping to have a little bit of luck here myself too later on. Hey, what's up, Silva? Yo, bro. How'd you like my Cavalier opening? You know, there's only so much luck. There's only so much luck that Kabam dishes out to people in a given day. And, there you go. What did you think about your Cavalier opening? How about that? A little bit of reverse psychology. Turn the tables. Yes, so it's only Cyclops. Which is funny because they had to go so far out of their way to make Cyclops even like remotely relevant as a choice that they're like, hey, yeah, there you go, for the lulz. Yeah. See, but that's one of the fun things though, so is that, you got that opening and you're gonna always remember the opening for how crazy it is, What the heck happened there? No, it was weird. It's like I went to go in for like a heavy charge or something, and even though I didn't smack the heavy button. Come on. Come on, thank you. This is the first fight where the fight has actually been interesting. Dude's like turtled up, which is kind of lame, but couldn't believe it at all. And by the way, besides a 5 and 6-star Ghost, got Domino and Massacre, Venom Duck, and a 6-star Killmonger. Yeah. Getting a 6-star out of that at all is beating the odds, because you got like a 1.5% chance per 6-star, and you got 2, let alone the 2 6-stars that you did get. I am so glad that there isn't a Legends run attached to this, because the amount of lag from fight to fight is ridiculous, for no good reason either. And spinny. Spinny. Get out of here. Bye-bye, Gwen. Really feel like the odds are higher on this one. I don't know. I hope so. I pulled a 3-star Mole Man out of the one that I opened, so I'm hoping that it's not a sign of things to come. Because that would be very sad. Very, very sad. I mean, it's free loot, so you can't complain, I guess. You can complain, but I don't know. It definitely would feel like a waste of time. I don't know. I'm still trying to put like positive vibes out there into the universe for me for that. I'm just hoping for something that is not a 3-star. He's unblockable? Oh. That's convenient. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. I'm going to be finishing that up probably in the next day and change, so I'm going to post a video when that goes live and then hope for the best. Is alliance cooperation important for gifting? 100%, yeah. Because, I mean, fortunately there's the two different events, right? There's the solo gifting and then there's alliance gifting. Alliance gifting is really great because you get double the points, right? So you contribute points and your alliance mate contributes points, and you both benefit from it. Plus, at the same time, too, it's nice because those alliance mates are a little bit more trustworthy, right? So you aren't just like sending something off into the ether and then you hope you wind up getting something back. You might not, but hopefully. I think I got about 8 more crystals to go. Which means you're probably going to get like another couple 6 stars the way you're going. Lucky. Lucky. Boink. Get out of here, dude. That final chapter you need to play straight through. I'm sending several C units will be needed. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. If not, I mean, I got stuff in overflow and I've been saving the 4-hour crystals for months and months and months. So if I wind up needing to revive somebody, it's not going to be the worst thing. May wind up using a boost, though, just to make my life just a little bit easier. Because I do have a couple expiring, but we'll see. Hey, what's up, Grady? Good luck in the quest. The repetitiveness of the quest is the worst part. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that about the Sparkles one. Fortunately, this is the first one of these that I'm doing live. So it's nice. Get to wind up chatting with you guys, and that helps break up the monotony of fighting Gwenpool 6 times a chapter, but but it's all good. And especially as soon as the fights start picking up too, just like they're just starting to right now, that's gonna make it a little bit more interesting too. Oh man, deep wounds. How much have I missed you? I never run deep wounds anymore. Not because it's a bad master, just because I don't have the points for it, but it makes life so much easier. I'm doing a side quest master with my 3-star Doom. Nice. Best of luck. What are the rewards for this quest? So for everything, for the first part and the second part, you wind up getting a 6-star crystal and a 5-star nexus, as well as a, is it a fully formed tier 5 basic, I think? But for the first half, I think there's a, I think it's like, what, either 10,000 5-star shards, a bunch of units, maybe some tier 4 basic, something like that. Cheers. Tell you what, Silva. Play around with the Unawakened 6-star. If you're able to get a good rhythm going with her starting out visible, right? And then just working backwards from there, then definitely the 6-star. The Awaken ability is nice, but it's not needed, right? The only thing that the Awaken ability does is that it just changes up the opening play, you know. So instead of, you know, having your dex back to trigger the invisibility, you're already invisible, so you just, you know, eat a couple of hits, build up the power a little bit, and then from there, that's really the only difference. But outside of that, the 6-star, because of the adrenaline. Really, and that's the only reason. By the way, I pulled a long shot from 5-star basic earlier today. Well, that is incredibly lucky. Incredibly lucky. Very nice. And more lag. Major issue with the Awakened ability is to gain power when phased, isn't it? Yeah, and to start the fight invisible as well. So it's a useful thing to have, especially if you've got her maxed out at SIG level 200, because you're starting to gain a considerable amount of power each time you wind up phasing an attack, right? Especially if it's like a multi-hit attack, like Punisher's Special 2 or Winter Soldier's Special 2, something like that, right? So you get a lot of power really fast that way. But again, outside of that, like the core bit of Ghost's kit is to phase in the first place, to shrug off the debuffs, and then proc the buffs on herself, and you can do that either which way. Alright, man, well, take care, bud. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you next time. The new is unblockable. That's annoying. It's good to know for when it gets more challenging. And he still evades even though there's a neurotoxin on him. That's fun. That's gonna be fun. Nice, Half. Cheers on joining that Discord. By the by, everybody, shameless plug of the evening number 1. If you haven't already, I do cordially invite you to, nice. I like all that loot. Do cordially invite you to join the Rob Vaughn server. It's the official Discord server of the channel. It's a fun place to go if you got questions, comments, concerns about champs to use on paths, who to rank up, all that stuff. If you've got crystal openings you want to brag about or sulk about, you can do that there too. Or best still, if you got personal art or illustrations or memes, I'd love to see all that too. So, got a link down in the description, make life a little bit easier. It's punched out right here on my left. Either which way, hope to see you there. Alright, there we go. So we got a 4-star Nexus, which is really nice. A couple of tier 4 basic, which is very nice. I keep harping on about how much I appreciate tier 4 basic, just because of how fast it goes. So, yeah, a couple extra right there. That is very well welcome. And that's not a bad choice, Ola. It's not a bad choice. Half's got some crystals to sulk about. Yeah. There is that. Sweet. Now's when everything's starting to get a little bit more interesting. Not considerably more interesting, just nominally more interesting. I don't know that you want to see some of the memes that I got. Yeah, well, Grady, I've heard stories about those memes. I've heard stories about those memes. Alright, Half. Take care, bud. We'll catch you next time. Oh, and there's Bane. That's new. That wasn't there before. That'll be fun later on, when that Bane starts ticking for massive damage because of her massive health pool. Fun times, fun times. So I don't know if this is canon or not, but supposedly in the Spider-Ham universe, hot dogs are made from people instead of pork. Because I was like, wait a minute, that pig is eating a hot dog. Now, it could be like a kosher hot dog or something, all beef, but could not at the same time. Could not. It's also interesting how plain and vanilla that hot dog is. It's just got a little bit of mustard, like regular yellow Heinz mustard, and that's it. No onions, no relish, no sauerkraut, no ketchup, no razzle dazzle, no nothing. It's essentially an IKEA hot dog is what it's got. And it's like, well, you know, you do you, Spider-Ham. You do you. Oh, just like that. I was expecting that fight to go longer. So, have you guys heard the news from Warner Bros. Today? Is that each film that they're going to be putting out this year is also going to simultaneously release on HBO Max. So you could go to see it in the theaters. And it just depends whether or not the theaters are open wherever it is you guys are at out there in the world, but simultaneously, it's also going to release at home. And I think that's very interesting. I think that's a marked shift in theater viewing. I think a lot more people are going to wanting to watch something at home as opposed to going someplace. But at the same time, too, I don't think that's going to be like the death knell of movie theaters, because I've been hearing that chatter a lot since that headline dropped. It's like, this is the nail in the coffin. Like, no, not really. I mean, it's gonna hurt, but so many movie chains already have started adopting like a whole like a experience, right? So you got like the dinner, you can get drinks, you got the movie, but then you can also hang out in the lounge afterwards. Like, it was already starting to shift that way before all of this, and now that it's kind of like fast-tracked it, it's like, well, they just got to ride this thing out, and once people start being able to get out more readily than they are now, then I think people would still be very excited to go and just have, like, everything under one roof, right? Still get out of the house, get away from the kids if you got kids. Still go out and hang out with friends if that's your thing, go out on a date. Pick your poison, whatever it is, but I think that's interesting. But amongst all of the different films coming out that they were hyping up, I'd completely forgotten that Matrix 4 is supposed to be coming out next year. So I wonder how long it's going to be before we start seeing trailers for that or, like, official art. Like, I've seen a couple of, like, not leaks, but like set photos and stuff like that, right? And, of course, it's just like, hey, it's Keanu Reeves. He's on a bike. Cool. It doesn't tell you anything about the story, which is great. I don't want to know anything about the story. But it's nice to see that it's still happening. And hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. Uh-oh. Narrowly avoided that one. But I mean, also, though, outside of that, I have no idea what's even slated for next year. I think Dune, right? Dune is still happening. But I don't think there's anything else I was really looking forward to, right? Because, like, there isn't going to be another Chris Nolan movie. There isn't going to be one of those coming out. There's going to be, obviously, the usual helping of Marvel movies. Star Wars on film is done for a while. As far as, like, dramas and stuff go, I couldn't tell you one off the top of my head. We'll see. We'll see. Netflix and Hulu and HBO have kind of ruined me for that. It's like, hey, what do I want to watch tonight? Which is great because it's not like I didn't have a massive backlog of stuff to watch already anyway. Speaking of which, does anybody know off the top of your head if somebody is streaming the last Blade Runner? Because I never got the chance to see it, not in theaters or like the initial run on HBO, and I really want to, just for the art. I'm sure the story is going to be great too, and acting and all that, but mostly the art. Cheers. Yeah. I need to look that up because I was starting to look stuff up yesterday. Saw that James Bond was moving back over to HBO again, which isn't surprising. Like, that property moves from one place to another like every 3 months, but always curious to see what's out there. And especially what I still have yet to watch on my to-do list too. Because remember at the start of the pandemic, I was like, oh, hey, you know, gotta be cooped up and home with no work. Awesome, I'm gonna get caught up on backlog of movies and game library and all that. And then like a week later, I'm like, nah. Got other stuff. Someday. Someday. Because, like, that's probably the one thing at the top of the list, the thing that I should have seen, but haven't, is second Blade Runner. Like, what about you guys? Do you have that, like, one of those movies like that where it's just, like, everyone's been hounding you to see it, and you should see it, and you want to see it, you just haven't seen it? It doesn't even matter if it's something that's only been out like 3 months or like 10 years or whatever, but there's always that one, that white whale. Nigel stopping in. How's it going, bud? Happy Thursday. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the festivities. How's it going? This challenge is pretty crazy. Not sure I can do it. Well, this is right now the 4th chapter of the 1st section. So we're running into opponents that are about 13k as 5 stars. Got some pretty curious nodes so far. The Gwenpool only takes damage from dot effects and special attacks, right? This Deadpool heals up a whole bunch. Howard has unblockable specials. That's really the only thing I've noticed so far. I should probably look at the nodes. Like an hour into the stream, I should probably look at the nodes. Super poisony. That's nothing super serious. Just deactivate his helmet. Also think that the Celeb Challenge is tailor-suited towards specific champs, and if you don't have them, it's going to be expensive. Yeah. Yeah. Or I would say certain abilities, for sure. Like obviously if you've got like the like Claire's been working wonders so far. But like she's been working wonders just because of her easy access to nullify, more so than she can do the damage over time stuff, so I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So Archangel for all of it. Yeah, I mean if there wasn't the Warlock right there, you probably could. I mean, hopefully not. I really hope not. Because how lame would that be? You know, it's yet one more piece of content where you can just cheese through the entire thing with, you know, the usual god tier champs, right? Come on, dude. Thank you. No buffs for you. Throw that before it gets pushed to a special 3. Do a little bit of the big bursty damage. And done. Claire is about the best counter to Gwenpool. I haven't even tried Claire against Gwenpool yet. I've just been cheesing with Archangel. Yeah, because I don't think Claire's dot damage can be affected by ability accuracy reduction, right? Doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't say that it's not affected by AA reduction, so let's check it out. Let's check it out. I've got rank 1 Claire with the damage masteries. Might do some work. I reckon she probably would. Well, that was nice. I'll take that. Also jamming to the brand new background music here too. She also heals very well. Yes. Oh yeah. Honestly, the heal is the biggest reason why I took Claire to rank 3. Because like the immunity is a huge bit, as well as the KO immunity on her special 3 awaken ability, but the heals are what really gives her that edge. Like I would say, the heals give her the edge, and I immediately shift over away from the heals. Not on purpose, just because reasons. This guy just heals a lot, right? Yeah. So all I gotta do is just neurotoxin him down. That should make life a little bit easier. Yep. Yep. That's it. That's it. Just neurotoxin them down. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? He's got buffet. That'll be... Need to keep my eyes peeled for that one. Alright, two more. Two more islands. Then I'm halfway done. Getting there. We're getting there, everybody. But yeah, like Grady was saying earlier, it's very much a mental exercise, so much as just physical one. Besides, get serenaded with Howard noises. What's not to like? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I forgot that all of his specials are unblockable. Nice. Nice one, Rob. Nice one, Rob. Spinny, spinny. Spinny, spinny. You know what I miss? Because now I've just been thinking about the theater with the restaurant. Like, I miss going out for dinner, first of all. Like, I'm sure a lot of people do, but I miss ramen. Because, like, ramen's one of those things that even if you wanted it, you can't really get it for takeout. Because, I mean, sure you could. You know, they put it in a styrofoam cup, basically. You get home, then you mix it all together between the broth and then the noodles and all the veggies and fixins and whatnot too, and dumplings if you got it. But it still just doesn't beat how it tastes fresh in the restaurant, you know? Like, most things you can take home pretty okay. Usually. But not the ramen. That's on the top of my wish list. For like as soon as we can go back out again. Because I'm in California, they're shutting stuff down again, so I'm out of luck for a while. But eventually, that would be wonderful. Alright, come on, dude. Special me. Special me, please. No. Thank you. Bloop. Still no heals. Actually, no, it's Warlock. I wouldn't heal anyway. I'm an idiot. You guys have something like that, though? Like if there's like a local place that you always used to go to? And it's just different now. It's just different. It's always next year, right? Why hasn't there been a 5-star Deadpool added to the game yet? 5-star Red Pool? Cheers. Like, they've got every other flavor of pool available now. But, like, they're holding that red pool so close. Like, we haven't had a 3-star or 4-star arena for red pool in at least 2 years, pushing 3 at this point. Like, the dude's not even that good anymore by current modern meta. And yet, nothing. Come on, dude. I will say this, though, randomly. Completely off topic. Different tangent. Only thought of it because fighting Mysterio right now. One of the nice things, though, about Daredevil, Hell's Kitchen, is that he still can hit Mysterio when he phases. He still can hit Invisible Woman when she phases. Still can hit Ghost when she phases. Still can get those annoying invisible champs. Fried Nuggets wants to go back to Target and Walmart. Yeah. Yeah, just for like the casual like browsing and whatnot, you know. Because his region will break the game. You know, that's probably pretty close to what they would try and tell us. That would be probably pretty close. It's not true. You know, the same reason why like 5-star Wolverine wouldn't break the game. Because, hey, look, now he's available in game. A lot of people have him as a 5-star, awakened, maxed out. And the game seems to be working pretty good so far still. I don't know. But, I mean, at the same time, same's true of, like, 4-star King, 4-star Thanos, right? They're awful. And they really are. They're awful. I tried to play Kang, and it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. But like, they're so stinking elusive. That's just like, good lord. So when the gifting event here starts up, we're probably gonna wind up getting another shot at Kang, at Thanos, but it's gonna be like, hey, do you want the 4-star? Here's like a 0.5% chance to get one. And there will be much rejoicing. Boink. There we go. First neurotoxin, finally. Oh, she's unstoppable too? That's annoying. Of course she's unstoppable. Alright, well that's a big L for my Archangel's health there. That's not fun. You lucked out and got the 6-star. Lucky you, Nigel. Lucky you. Like I've got the 5-star because I lucked out and was able to get the Legends run for Abyss, so I got the 5-star. Sitting on him for a while, threw a tech gem on top of him because I'm never gonna wake him up otherwise. And then just for kicks, for once on the content creator beta, I was like, I'm gonna try ranking this guy up and max him out, put 200 SIGs on him, put on the damage masteries, put some really killer synergies on him too, and take him out for a spin and see how he does. And awful is the answer. Awful. Get out of here, dude. Got mad at my 5-star Colossus because when I did the special one, it did 1 damage. It did 1 damage? How'd that happen? Like, 1 damage is... that takes skill right there. like 1 damage is like just do no damage. I would understand no damage. 1 damage is just like the game thumbing its nose at you, flipping you the bird. It's like, thanks, game. Don't appreciate this. And no heals for you. And no heals for you. Bye-bye, dude. Do you have access to the beta and a 6-star Karnak perchance? I do. I have both of those things. Yes, I got both of those things. Why do you ask, Falcon? One damage on the Gwenpool. Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, because of the node. Uh-oh. I done goofed. He gained too much power. Yep. That just wasn't going to get better. Alright, well, it's going to be an interesting Spider-Ham fight. And spinny. Boink. Dude was starting to go on his 3rd row of icons. Do you think that maybe at this point in the game, we've gone a little bit too far? Or they've gone a little bit too far? Like, if you've gotten to the point now where you got champions who very realistically can have 3 lines of icons to try and juggle, maybe it's time to, like, not have so many icons. And there's so many champs now that do it between, between Venom, Mysterio on that fight, Platinum Pool. It's like, enough's enough. Too many icons, guys. I can't keep track of all this. Well, Falcon, I'll tell you what. As soon as I'm done with this one for a little bit of a palate cleanser, I'll go and rank him up really quick. And check it out. See if he needs like both a skill and a cosmic, or just a skill. Yoink. I really wish I had my Elsa Bloodstone available. Like, she's in war right now. But I wish that she was here. She would make Spider-Ham such a joke. How is he still unstoppable? There we go. Another time. Well, there we go, guys. Halfway done. That is Chapter 1 in the bag. Lay on that loot. Awesome. Sweet. Should be the end of Chapter 1, right? Yeah, awesome. All right, so take a quick minute break. I'm gonna go check out the Karnak bit for a rank up, and then get straight away into Section 2. Will Spider-Ham make the next featured 5-star? I believe so. Yes, Spider-Ham is so cool. His animations are so great. I wish every champ had the dizzy stars when stunned, though. Yeah, right? Because it's fun. It's fun. Like, I gotta say, like, the animations of the characters this year have just been so phenomenal. So phenomenal. Well, I guess not. That's weird. I was on it earlier. Guess not, guys. Sorry, Falcon. I think we're out of luck. Sure is taking its sweet time figuring itself out, though, isn't it? Hey, what's up, Rung? Welcome back. Alright, let's try one other thing here. Quit out straight away and then just jump straight in. And see if this works. If it doesn't wind up working, then yeah, we're gonna be out of luck. I am. You've piqued my curiosity. Nope. Weird. Oh well. But good lord, it takes its sweet time loading. Daddy Kong stopping saying, what up? What's up, Daddy Kong? How's it going, bud? Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well. Why does Kabam insist on having 3-star champs for Cav people? Because they aren't yet ready to introduce the next tier, the Thronebreaker crystals yet. Because once they do that, then the game truly is going to be ridiculously lopsided. It's on its way, and it's going to happen, but not yet. Well, much appreciated, Danny Kong. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Alright, so then this is just one thing, right? It's just section 2. Yeah, it's just the one. Sweet. I mean, I'm assuming these guys are going to be pretty chunky, but... Well, here's the thing. Should I throw on a 20% boost? Just to make life a little bit easier? I kind of want to. Play Among Us one of these streams? Brahing, I will. I actually really want to. I really, really want to. 31 fights in a row, repeating in blocks of 5. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Need more content that requires use of lower star champions like Variant 4. That was so much fun. I completely agree. Or like that 1 and 2 star arena that they had last month? 2 months ago? Something like that? 100% agree. Rage, so that's fun. And the only way to get power is when they activate specials. And I'm assuming it's... all those specials are unblockable still, like before. That's fun. Come on, dude. I need me some of them bars of power. I mean, the nice thing about these fights is that I don't really need to worry about rage so much just because their health pools are so chunky. Because like it's super annoying when it's like a champ that's about the same level as you, maybe a little bit higher, but fairly equitable with rage. And like you punch them once through their block and they've got a rage stack, and it's just like, no, it's so annoying. Shrisha is stopping in and saying, do an itemless run. Fingers crossed, right? Wouldn't that be something? I sincerely doubt it. I sincerely doubt it. But that'd be super cool if that's how it winds up working out. So basically the same as before. Bane, polka dot power, don't get hit. It's that Bane that's going to wind up doing the most damage. Stupid timers. Crap. So much for itemless. Cool. Yeah. No, that's a fair point, Brian. That's a fair point. Get a whole server of folks going. I made it look easy. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't make anything look easy. Tech champs gain fury, so I might want to use Gilly for this one. Or I might want to use Claire, to be honest, because she can nullify all that stuff and heal. Alright, so let's throw Claire at this one. At the first Warlock, see how she does. May wind up using Gilly instead, but... Gets a little bit of heals going. But of course I don't have heals because it's Warlock, and I'm an idiot, and I keep forgetting that it's Warlock. And of course there aren't any heals. Why would there be heals? That's kind of like the best thing about Warlock. You unblockable? What happened? And I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I can't heal. Of course he's turtling up, which makes things so much more fun for me. Let's do this one instead, shall we? Get out of here, dude. Boink. Archangel's been working out pretty okay. Keep running with that. Can always back out and try again. I could. But I'm too stubborn. I'm stubborn to a T. That's a mistake. As long as I keep up those neurotoxins, I should be okay. Especially, dude. Please. Thank you. Nice. Use Warlock. Yeah, Warlock would make that pretty straightforward, I think, too. Archangel, I think, just to out-dot his heals. And also see about preventing some of it, too. I should have looked at Mysterio here just to make sure he didn't have, like, some secret poison nonsense. Seems to have worked out okay, though. For this round. His heals are annoying, though. So all I gotta do is just play... So I can't parry him, because parrying him heals him, which is fun. Not the worst thing in the world, a little annoying, but... See, that's annoying. He throws his heavy and he's immediately dexing back. That's annoying. It's like, my dude, you gotta let just a little bit of space in there for punishment. What in the dickens happened there? Get out of here. Live. Yep. Yep. Alright. That's fun. That's fun. Alright. Not itemless. Ain't nobody got patience for that. Least of all me. Yeah, but see, that was this thing, Teresa. I needed to stay in that first phase to try and get some of the heals back, because he was just doing too much damage. And then that special 2 just absolutely wrecked me. Because I couldn't friggin' dex out of the way throughout the entirety of that attack. I will take a little bit of heals. Awesome. Or not. Wouldn't Mysterio be good for this Mysterio? Passive heal block and poison immunity? Yes. But it kind of would be a one-hit wonder, though, wouldn't it? Use Claire for the Gwen pool to heal fully. Yeah, if I can't heal off enough off of the Howard fight here, then yes, that's not a bad idea. Which I'm hoping I can. I just gotta keep baiting out specials and hope for the best. Okay, this guy can be stunned. Awesome. Nominal heals. That was bad. But heals nonetheless. That was so bad. No heals for you. No Thunderquack for me. Come on, dude. Thank you. Take a couple more heals. Downside about Claire is that if you aren't in her damage phase, you're not going to be doing as much damage as you could be. Of course I get Thunderquack. My heals. My hard-won heals. Boink. Wait, what? That's right, there's that random bit about how many debuffs or buffs you have on you when you launch a special. I really should be more mindful of that. Which would make sense because these guys keep proccing like random unstoppables. That's where I think they get it. Alright, Brian. Take care, bud. Have a good night, and we'll catch you next time. Let's see now. Let's try Claire once with Gwen. Otherwise, just keep going back and using Archangel. Unstoppable again, man. They're freaking unstoppable. Come on. Sorry, this chunk of the stream isn't going to be nearly as talkative as the first bit, because once I get in a cycle cycling through somebody, that's done me, son of a mother. Get some nice heals off that though. Definitely get some nice heals off that. You can have that degen. Special me, please. Please. Boink. There we go. Nice. Very nice. It's not random, am I right? Yeah. It's that global node where Actually, I think you got it here. Because 5+ debuffs when she launches a special attack will lead to 8 seconds of unstoppable. Right. Like the cheese workaround that I think would be making sure that cheese has that debuff immunity up, unless it's a passive. But Urshan stopping in. How's it going, bud? Saying, hey Rob, is Doom and Nick necessary for Abyss easy run? I only have Aegon and Torch, both max Stig, but no Doom and no Nick. Can I still do the easy run in Abyss? Yes. You don't need a Nick. I did not have Nick for any of my runs. So yes, it is very doable without Nick, and it is also doable without Doom. You do still benefit a lot from having a Mystic counter who can nullify. So Morningstar has had a lot of success in Abyss. Claire maybe, like her damage output isn't super great, and I think that's where you'd have a tough time with that. You had a couple other different Mystic options too that aren't as ideal, but yes. Long story short, yeah, you can do the easy path without either of those two. Yeah, no problem. Alrighty. Let's try Gilly on this one, right? Because see how Gilly does. I haven't used Gilly for anything yet. Plus that passive Fury would be nice to speed things along. I hate that unblockable special one though. His head is gone. What the dickens? There we go. I like aggressive Warlock. I like aggressive Warlock. There we go. So long as he throws his bloody special. Turtled up Warlock is annoying though. Especially with that bit with the armor break if you don't hit him with 6 seconds. Yeah, that's annoying. Like, wouldn't it be so much nicer if, like, it resets the timer if you just hit into his block? Like, you don't have to, like, have a hit proper. It's just making contact. Like, that may be making it a little bit too easy, but... Shouldn't I be getting the heals? Nope. Not with that armor breakup, I'm not. Well, so much for Gilly. Boink. Should have just went with Claire. Should have just went with Claire. I've got a 6-star Morningstar and Symbiote Supreme. There you go. Yeah, that'll make life a lot easier. 5-star Archangel Awakened, 5-star Clairvoyant Awakened. There you go. Maybe do some heavies to stack up the combo shield. See, that's the thing though, Reaper. That I don't think that would do anything yet, just because I didn't have her Super Saiyan mode enabled just yet. So I was like, yeah, I could preserve the combo, but I don't think it would have made a difference in the end at that stage. Yeah, if I could just like not get kicked in the face by Deadpool, that'd be awesome. Let's see if this works. Because so far, Archangel's been working out good for Deadpool. I mean, first time for everything to be proven wrong, but seems to be doing okay so far. Get a couple of poisons on you, make life a little bit easier, getting up more neurotoxins. Now, dude, thank you. There we go. Easy peasy. But I mean, like, that's the thing though, right? Like, the point there being that I would preserve the combo in the event that I surpass the 100 hits, right? Unless there's something I'm completely forgetting. Welcome back, Half. Welcome back. Anytime now, game. Don't do anything when Deadpool is below 15%. I'll need to read the note as to why. Because he can heal 25% there? Okay. Yeah, but that would be affected by ability accuracy, wouldn't it? So if I had a couple of neurotoxins on him, then that shouldn't really make that much a difference, right? Assuming that the neurotoxin prevents the regen from triggering in the first place. Hey, what's up, Evie? It has been a while. How you doing? Happy Thursday. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I am in the midst of getting rinsed on the second half of the challenge here. Not even outside of the first path here. I got 5 more to go after this. That's fun. But hope you've been well. Hope you've been well. That heavy attack always weirds me out because it's got such a questionable hit box. It's like I think I'm out of range, but then I'm actually not even close to being out of range. Throw that. I hate special one. Because it just slows everything down. Half of 7 bugs with Space Ghost. Special 3 is not just stuck, it never makes any difference. Interesting. Appreciate that. Everything good here too? Need to get this done as well. Trying to get some pointers from you. Oh, well, cheers. Hope I can be helpful. Like to see them saucy reparries. Oh yeah, it's nice that we finally have like a name for it collectively, you know? Because like reparries, like Legacy was the first person to to coin it. You know, but it had been around for a little bit before that. But it's always nice when that all just comes together. Just makes life a little bit easier. Come on, dude. Thank you. And opens up a whole bunch of new opportunities. No heals for you. Now, if you want to like throw your special one, that would be awesome. Thank you. I like how I have a power gain buff going. That's adorable. Boink. Of course, get the freaking stupid quack right as I throw the special 2 and can't do anything about it. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Neuro prevents heals. And note will be in your place, so if you block his heal, you'll heal instead. Nice. That would be useful for AA, for sure. Two gherkins walk into a bar. Barman says, "You can't be in here." "Why not?" says the first gherkin. "'Cause you're already pickled." Ba-dum-bum. It's so silly. I love it. I love it. Thank you for that. Is Sasquatch with 455 unawakened? I'm assuming the last part of that was good. Yeah. Yeah, he's good. I find him to be a little bit cumbersome to fight sometimes. But overall, yeah, no, I think he's pretty good. He's super tanky, which is really nice. He can eat a lot of chip damage. He can eat a lot of annoying hits too, just in case you wind up messing up somewhere along the way. That being said, just be careful with him in Alliance Quest and Alliance War, where you have a finite amount of items to use, because that's going to wind up sneaking up on you. If you try and heal him up, you can go through items really fast. And I only know that because I run Void a lot in AW, and that dude is a tank and a half. And if he's, you know, low health, trying to heal him up, it's like 4 of the level 4 heal pots to get him back up to some sort of respectable amount of life. And Sassy's tankier than Void is. So just be mindful of that. Otherwise, it's just a lot of juggling. It's just a lot of juggling with his rage stacks. Really capitalizing, getting in that sweet spot. You know, if you want to special me, that'd be useful. And this should be good for heals. I'll switch over to the other phase and then keep rolling. Do a little bit more damage. That was a weird little crow hop from Gwen there. Well. come on. There we go. Finally got enough for a friggin' special 2. All that power flux right there is just messing me up. Any ideas how to beat Gwenpool here? Yes. Get some dot damage on her and just have a good time. Sorry guys, I breathed. Cord didn't like that very much. There we go. Alright, so it didn't work out super great with Gilly last time. Worked out pretty okay with Claire, so let's try that again. Just need to be mindful that I can't heal. Well, so much for that. That was a chunky special one. Of course. Of course. I try and get cute. I'm like, oh, he's turtling up. I'll throw a heavy. Just to mix it up a little bit. Nope. Alright, Void. Get in there. What's up, Jordan? How's it going, bud? Hope you're doing well. I am on the second section. Second of 5. And getting rinsed pretty thoroughly, not gonna lie. I'm not going to try and like puff up my chest and say, I'm doing this itemless. But, it's going a little bit better than I was expected. A little bit worse than I expected. A couple things are just making dumb mistakes, but some of these fights are just so slow. And just like cumulatively of a bunch of slow fights, it's like I would rather just like revive a little bit, heal a little bit, and then just keep pushing on. And not like, and not sacrifice a half hour to a learning curve, you know, or 45 minutes or whatever it is to get back to where I am. Like, all right, dude, I'm patient. I will be more than okay, just hanging out, just blocking, just waiting for you to do your thing. Maybe I should try a special 2, get that powers thing on him. That shock ain't gonna be nice. Because on second thought, maybe Void wasn't the best idea. Best option I had, but not a best idea to bring along, I mean. Again, because of the stupid global node that I should have read before going into it and didn't. Whoops. Whoops. Oh well, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, right? Any day now, passive Warlock. Any day now. Thank you. I do that on purpose. I throw the special one knowing full well that he's going to wind up shrugging off the debuff, but because Void's special one is so slow, it gives me a little bit more time to get some of that dot damage taken off. Claire is best for this quest, says Sandmeal. First off, what's up, Sandmeal? How's it going, bud? And yeah, Claire's been a solid MVP here so far. Solid MVP. So if you got one, definitely bring her along. Archangel's put in a solid amount of work tier 2. Which is very nice to see. Very nice to see and very much appreciated. Do that. Brecka. Boink. Right. Unstoppable because of dot and damage debuffs. That's right. Right. And again. Read the nodes, Rob. Read the nodes. Read the nodes. Teresa says, Void is not good in this quest. Yes. Duly noted. What's up, Cedar? Half saying 2 quicks dex and 1 more with timing. Yeah, my issue with that, though, is that, I don't know, maybe it's my eyes or whatnot, but sometimes Warlock Special 1 bullets come out at different speeds. Like sometimes they're really fast, sometimes they're a little bit slower. I don't know, maybe it's just the way that I'm looking at it. But I need to get good dexing Warlock Special 1. I can dex Doom like it's nobody's business. I can dex Korg like it's nobody's business. Warlock has always been a problem for me. Jordan says, tried doing the second chapter, got slaughtered. So I fully explored first, got a brand new Silver Surfer. Big congrats to you. Surfer's a super fun champ. So pumped right now. Just pulled back-to-back 6-star Stealthies, 5-star Ronin, 5-star Mysterio out of the side quest calves. Good lord. You should be pumped. Getting a 6-star in the first place is amazing. Getting 2 of the same dude? That's unheard of. Big congrats. I wonder why the level 2 health pot comes before the level 1 health pot. That's curious to me. He's not passive. The node has Oscillate. Yeah, but Oscillate doesn't have anything to do with Unstoppable, doesn't he? Or perhaps I'm misremembering. Teresa says, are you online or Discord? I've got both. I'm currently in Discord a lot more often than Line, just because my alliance uses Discord. But yeah, look me up. It should be the same username as the channel here. All right, so let's get this going a little bit. Just need to be mindful that I can't parry this guy, ideally, which is fine, but just need to be mindful that I can't. Like that. Whoops. Come on, dude. I don't think I can get to it. Actually, no, I can. Yeah. Take it back. Never mind. Carry on. I do appreciate that everything in Mysterio's kit is special too, is at least a little bit punishable. Temporarily punishable. You can get one hit in sometimes. You just need to be aware that it doesn't always work. And you gotta dex back after the one hit you get in. But you can punish it for one hit sometimes and get back safely every time. Make sure I get this before I get pushed to a special 3 and then MSOL. Maybe I could have got to a special 2 off of that. Maybe not. I'd rather play it safe, as I get pummeled in the face with a freaking heavy attack. Safe, relatively speaking. Good, my dude. I think Mysterio is programmed to be special, or to be heavy attack heavy. Like, I don't think anyone throws heavy attacks as frequently as Mysterio does. Which is like, okay, sure, that's his claim to fame, that's what he does, that's what Mysterio AI is programmed to do. Cool. The only problem I have with that is that they distinctly went back and nerfed 2015 champs, 2014 champs. Like, old champions that had nothing else going for them except for a quick and easily accessible heavy attack, saying that having a quick and easy accessible heavy attack like that just breaks the game. And then they're like, except for Mysterio. You know, it's just like, was my Punisher really going to be doing that much damage that you had to take that away from him? It's all he had. Come on. Yeah, so pro tip. This is what got, like, what, explosive personality on him? So don't hit him while he's blocking. It's not going to go well. Lesson learned. Fortunately, that wasn't a one-shot because of stupidity. That was a gentle lesson in, hey, dummy, don't do that. I appreciate it, game. Lesson learned. Fix that, go back in here. Lather, rinse, repeat. Pretty sure my 20% boost has fallen off already. I'll see how it goes without it. I don't think I need it. I mean, obviously it makes life a little bit easier, giving me a little bit more health, a little bit more damage, but if it winds up taking an extra 15 minutes, I'd rather just sit on the boost for when I would really need it, as opposed to what's just convenient. Come on. Come on, dude. Thank you. I also apologize, everyone out there, for the incessant Howard noises. I know. I know, and I'm sorry. Get out of here, dude. Alrighty. What did I miss out on? Do you think that featured item crystal for a 3,000 unit 6-star hero and 2.25 million gold is worth it? Yep. Guaranteed 6-star for a solid shot at a couple of god tier champions. Yes. 3,000 units for a guaranteed 6-star period. Yep, I think that's worth it. If you have it. If you have it. Yep, he's my 6th and by far 6th best 6-star. That's awesome, Cedar. Good for you. Good for you. Thing that just ticks me off the most is that when you exit the side event quest, it won't stay on the difficulty. So I kept going into the heroic. Yeah, exactly, right? Every other freaking time you do that, it always defaults to the most challenging bit. Usually like legendary or cavalier now, right? Except for this time, it's just like, nope. This time, we're just gonna, come on. We're just gonna put you back at the baby beginner difficulty. Just because. Boop. I just missed that. Come on. Now, I don't know if that's like a practical joke that they're just having a laugh at our expense or what, but... Come on. Come on. Thank you. Come on. This is why we can't have nice things. I'm like, hey, I'm full health. I'm going to switch over to my incinerate phase so I can get some of the big bursty damage. And then Gwen is like, nah, dog. I'm not going to play ball, so you're going to wind up degenning like half your health. And then you're going to mistime a reparry because reasons. And that's going to be even more damaging. So, nope. And then I'm an idiot and I switch out of the friggin' heals phase again. Good lord. There's no hope for me, guys. There's no hope. I really should read the notes. I gotta find out a more effective way of getting power. Like, it's polka dot power, so I just need to keep damaging Gwen with dot effects, but... There we go. That worked out okay. That worked out okay. Samuel explored Chapter 2, used 5 revives and some pots. Did most of the quest itemless in until the last path. Good on you. Good on you. Alright, Shrisa, if you're still here, take care. Best of luck with the classes. You gotta switch to Hellfire Curse sometimes. Yep. Yeah, obviously it does far more damage. But it doesn't get the heals, and the heals are what I needed. Jordan saying, I think he's just healing. Yes, thank you. Yep. Jacob stopping in saying, Club Cataclysm Raid. What's up, guys? How's it going? Much appreciated for the raid. Thanks for stopping in. Watching me get absolutely rinsed on a fairly straightforward, easy fight. It's good to see you guys. Good to see you. Thank you very much for the raid. Insight, part of the club raid as well as Cataclysm themselves. How's it going, bud? Thank you, everybody. Good to see you. And Sarge, too. What's up, Sarge? I'm just getting caught up here. I am fairly far behind chat, apparently. Insight commenting exactly on that. Yes, so far behind in chat. I'm sorry. Reaper's got 3,400 units. That is impressive. That's just enough for that 6-star. You know, the credits you saved by not buying the Cyber Weekend festivities can be used on the content to get a 6-star and a Nexus. Exactly. Exactly. And that was really part of the reason, one of the reasons why I just balked at the 10K offer. Because it's just like, I can get better loot for clearing content. What about the 5-star equivalent deal for 2,000 units? If 5 stars are still something that can help your account a lot, and if there's a number of champions that are interesting and worth getting, then by all means, yeah, go for the 2,000 unit offer. Anytime that it guarantees you stuff like that is a big plus. Lawrence stopping in and saying, hello, Mr. Rob. What's up, Lawrence? How's it going, bud? Happy Thursday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And with that, I think we're all good and caught up. Awesome. Alright, so Warlock. Let's just throw on that 20% boost. Why not? They're collecting dust. Make my life just a little bit easier. Besides, every live stream of mine is a fighting, but poorly installment. It's like, I clear the content. I do not do it gracefully. Forget that. Freaking Warlock clown. You kidding me? Was he unblockable right there? Yeah, he was. No? I don't know what happened right there. Because I think I saw out of the corner of my eye that it went unblockable, but then I didn't see it out of the corner of my eye. So I don't know what happened there. Hey, Blue stopping in. What's up, Blue? Always a pleasure, my friend. Always a pleasure. How's it going? Lauren saying join streams and then fall asleep. Keep waking up every 30 to 90 minutes. Well, if I'm still on this same path by the time you wake back up, then yeah, you probably wouldn't have missed much. I'm not even mad about that last KO. I just have to laugh. I just have to laugh. Just because the friggin' AI was just like, nope, you're trying to be clever and get around this. Well, I'm going to immediately launch and special counter you. And it's just not going to go well for you. So, tough luck. Half saying, could you show the map once? Sure. Let me just see if I can get through this fight relatively unscathed. Come on, dude. Come on, guys. I also have to laugh at the just the way the AI plays the characters. Like they don't the AI doesn't press block and hold block. It like rapid. The AI just like rapid presses block. That's why like the model just like spazzes out. Yes. Thank you, game, for your severely delayed response and literally everything. Looking at those 6-star Colossus and Magneti, Venom, Gamora, Red Hulk, Cole, Punisher. Yeah, there are a few not so good ones, but what would you say? I went for it. I think it's worth it. Soup's just chilling. Pleasure's all mine. Just finished getting up to Ghost on the last Abyss path. Only her and Karnak left besides the boss. Nice. Good luck. Right, showing the map. And then getting back into embarrassing myself. So we got the chunks over there and then Spider Pig over there. So I'm about halfway, give or take. Are there any mods in here? Periodically. But half is okay. Like half types and caps, but half is okay. It doesn't spam chat, so that's a big part of why it's like, all right, it's your thing. Warlock sneaking this quest. Seriously. Where we're going, we don't need mods. I want to go to there. Well, third time's the charm, right, guys? What the dickens happened there? He went unstoppable, but he's a robot. I didn't have any debuffs on him. And he didn't punch into his block at all, so he shouldn't have gotten that disorient. I'm just watching the playback right now. He had like one incinerate on him. He procced the unstoppable after his special ended. What? Guess it doesn't really matter. It's just any amount of. It's five debuffs. That's when they get that unstoppable. I call shenanigans on that, though. Reaper pulling a 6-star Magneto. Big win, bud. Big congrats. Alright. This is getting ridiculous. And then it goes unblockable. What the heck? Now I'm starting to get a little salty. Now I'm salty. Unless that was a dropped input, which I wouldn't doubt. But good lord. But yeah, that's a fire pull. That's an absolute fire pull, that 6-star Magneto. Anyway, moving right along. 3 attempts fail. Yeah, seriously, right? That's embarrassing. Unstoppable. No buffs for you. Special me, dude. Special me, please. Thank you. Special me, please. Please. Please, thank you. That's like insta heals, isn't it? That was a long unstoppable too. No heals for you. So now, if he throws a special, he should go unstoppable. Now he can throw it. Come on. Thank you. Dude just likes holding on to that special too, doesn't he? Just saving it for a rainy day. Dancing around like I ain't got anything else better to do. Come on, man. Thank you. So I'm gonna try a special 3 this time, provided he lives long enough for me to get there. There we go. Much better. Much better. Easier fight, but much better. Streams were all good. Then I went to stream the Abyss. Neither of the apps I used wanted to work. Dude, rip. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. One of them said he was live hours after he was offline. That's one of my biggest fears doing the whole YouTube bit, is that I accidentally don't end a stream. And then I've just got a live camera while I'm just like derping around my computer for a bit. It's like, yep, this is Rob just watching Netflix. Right. Can't stun him. God, I hate his stupid special one. It's like, yes, dude, I would love to punish it, but not like this. Not like this. Come on. You notice of all the buffs that you can get just by like dexing attacks, dodging attacks, none of them are actually really super useful. It's like, couldn't one of them be regen? Like, wouldn't that have just been nice? Come on, dude. Why are you trying to heavy attack from way back there? What are you trying to get at, Mysterio? There's nothing going on over there. Trying to like bait me into like charging at you? Silly goose. Almost launched to a special 3 right there by accident. Now, if I was a bold soul, I would try and attack him, even though he's got that damage reflect on, just to see if I could take him out with only 9% health left. However, glad that I didn't, because I would not have wanted going pretty well for me. There we go. So that path wasn't too bad. I'm just gonna ignore the Warlock fight. That didn't happen. You guys didn't see anything. No regen allowed. Yeah, seriously, right? That'd be Control Alt way too easy. Can't have that. What's up, PP? How's it going, bud? Good to see you. How's it going? It is going fairly well. Fairly well. I mean, I'm just like ignoring a Warlock on the last path that, you know, kind of took me to task for reasons. But aside from that, it's been going pretty okay so far. I'm past the halfway point. The end is getting closer and closer in sight. Come on. Boink. One more, please. Thank you. Now, if you wouldn't mind throwing that nice unblockable special one, I would be very appreciative. Alright, special me, dude. Or, there we go. No heals for you. You know what I'm not going to miss when this is all said and done? 10 minutes of Howard noises. Like, I haven't had the pleasure of listening to so many freaking Howard noises since I finished Abyss. And I think that's really what was missing from my life. It's a great way to start the holiday season, you know? We got Thanksgiving, Christmas is right around the corner. You know what I need? I need freaking Howard noises to just usher in the Yuletide. I'll make a video of that. Just for the lulz. There we go. What's up, Designs? How's it going, bud? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Slowly making my way through here. We've got a path and a half left to go, and then it's done, and then it's time to open up a 5-star Nexus, 5-star Crystal, 4-star Nexus, and a 6-star Crystal, which is going to make this all worth it. It's definitely not going to be a 6-star Iron Patriot. It's definitely not going to be a 6-star Kamala Khan. It's definitely going to be something that's going to be well worth the effort that I've been suffering through here the last 3 hours almost. Positive thinking, right? Positive thinking. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please. Please attack me. Thank you. Like, I finally got my damage phase up. I would prefer to at least get in one nice, chunky special 2. before needing to switch back over to my heals phase because of the stupid Bane. Come on. Thank you. Give me a frickin' opening. Also, my intercept game sucks, so there's that. There's that. Special me, please. Special me, please. Thank you. Maybe if I just keep asking nicely, then the bots will figure it out. I'm like, hey bot. I know you haven't thrown a special on the last 20 hits I've thrown. But it'd be really cool. And I'd appreciate it a lot. You could just throw one. You know. Just be a pal. You and me, bot, we go back, right? I remember an hour ago when I was fighting your counterpart on the earlier path. We had some good times. That bot and I. I feel like there should be enough here that at least you could throw me the bone and throw a special one. Sincerely, Rob. Yours and forever. Get wrecked. There we go. Sarge says Rob gets numb on the thumbs. Yes. Yes. Because, like, normally it's like, alright, cool, I've been playing for a couple hours. Get up, stretch the legs a little bit. Massage my thumbs. Not tonight. Do power boosts work here? No, not really. Because at this point, you would need to be dealing a whole boatload of damage in order to see any sort of meaningful benefit from it. Like, you would need to be doing like 20% of their health in a single special attack to get like any sort of like a third of your power bar back, something like that, right? But because their health pool is so massive and there's so many annoying things that they do to limit the amount of damage you can do, it's not likely. Just because like Ghost isn't really a good option here. Maybe you could Corvus Warlock and then, you know, cheese the heck out of the special too. But otherwise, that's spazzy. Like, it's hilarious, but it's also not. Because if it's a bot in an arena you're fighting, with them constantly, like, flickering the block like that, you're just asking to get parried. Come on, dude. Come on, buddy. Come on, Robo Buddy. I'm losing health here, just standing here, biding my time while you're just oscillating in the corner. That is not what I wanted to do. That is a chunky bit of chip damage. God, I wish I had my Guardian with me. Swap him out instead of Void. Aww. I'm just gonna keep healing my Claire. I was like, do I want to just like throw Void at there, just for that little bit extra? He's gonna get KO'd, but nah. And then use a team revive. Nah, those are still so hard to come by. And he's pretty much KO'd already. Get wrecked. And by get wrecked, I mean leave him at 1% and then still have to punch him one time after I said that. Yes, and then after all of this fun and excitement, then yeah, I still got Spider-Ham to get through too. Fun times. Let's cheese my way through this just a little bit. Not everything has to be Claire. Design said, did I get the 6-star for the 3,000 units? Yes, yes I did. Got the opening for that coming out in the coming days. I'm thinking I'm going to bundle that with opening up those 2020 Cav crystals. And probably like a copy paste of the opening here at the end of the stream with the 6-star and Nexus and all that. Just as like a December side event crystal opening. Instead of having like 3 separate small videos. Come on, dude. Uh-oh. Power gain. As like, and that's when I knew I made a mistake. Bingo. Scarlet Witch turns Gwenpool fight into an AOL fight. Blue's still here, just lurking, watching and listening and busy finishing up some arena. Nice. Are you going to go for a feature or just going for milestones? Lawrence asked, could I sing us some Baby Shark? I could be compelled, but just because I don't want that earworm in my head for the next 3.5 weeks, it's not my first thing on my wish list. PP asking, clear for Warlock? Yep. Sorry, still getting caught up on chat here. Only going for 1 to 5%. Nice. Good luck. Good luck. It's going to be, I think the margin between the 1 to 5% cutoff and the cutoff for featured is going to be very slim. It's so hard to fight the instinct to go in and punish this guy for throwing a heavy attack right after he throws a special 2, and it's just not a good idea. But I want to. My first instinct is like, oh hey, he threw a heavy attack and he's like wide open. So of course I'm gonna go punish that. Why wouldn't I? Come on. Come on. Uh-oh. There we go. Man, I still remember that Acid Wash Mysterio fight. Anytime I think of Mysterio, that's how I equate Mysterio. It's because that friggin' BS node and that BS quest with all the friggin' gotcha mechanics. Mysterio boss probably is second right after that. But that one was a little bit more manageable with Beardo. Friggin' Acid Wash Mysterio, I had to go in with like a friggin' rank 3. Maybe a rank 4 at that point, man thing that I had no idea how to use, but he was like literally the best option of like only 3 possible options. Fun times. Yep. Stupid. Recovery is nuts. I do have team revives. How about that? I got a lot of team stuff. How about that? Who knew? Alright, actually Void is an awful idea for this fight. I finally get to use some of these things that have just been maxed out for forever. How about that? How about that? Come on. Come on, dude. I do apologize, I'm not the most talkative person while I'm actively avoiding getting punched in the face repeatedly by a fishbowl head man. This isn't what I wanted to do. No. Got the KO though, so that works. I'll take that. Rob, he's our man. If he can't do it, Sarge can't. that's that's so harsh. All right, Insight. Take care, bud. Thanks for hanging out. Good seeing you. We'll catch you next time. Be well, bud. Can't wait to see what Magneto could do as a rank 2 6-star. So much damage. So much damage. I can't wait to have the materials to take mine up. He's going to be absolutely mad. What do I think about this team? Claire, Venom, Doom, Fury, Sparkles. I don't think Sparkles is going to get a whole lot of use, to be honest. Like, Claire's going to wind up doing most of the heavy lifting. Right? If you got an AA Archangel, he's going to be doing the rest of the lifting. You might want to bring somebody to counter Spider-Ham, or somebody who can counter evades. So yeah, I mean, maybe Nick for that. But in place of Sparkles, I'd almost say like a support champ, like a Heimdall or a Guardian. Because like, Claire usually can be a support champ with her added attack against villains, but since none of these guys are villains, doesn't really do a whole lot. And then just roll with the others for everybody else. Okay, so I'm healed up enough for right now. Doink. Let's lay on the ouch. Well, good news though, everybody, is that this is the last Howard fight, so no more Howard noises. Disappointing, I know, but alas, all good things must end. Come on. There we go. Special me, please. Thank you. Get out of here, Duckman. Nice. I was thinking Sparkles for Mysterio. Yes. Let me look, because the only thing would be for buff or masochism. Right. So each time she triggers an armor break, he'd wind up healing. The only thing I don't know is how masochism works with his cracked helmet. Like, because his ability accuracy tanks if his helmet's cracked, right? So that may prevent masochism from triggering, potentially. Not sure about that one. That's duckling torture. You know, it's not torture if you had it coming. Like, I just wanted to show up, have a nice, kindly, polite meeting. Just say hey, see how he's doing, catch up on the news. And this dude brings a freaking mech suit and starts firing rockets at my face for no good reason. Who does that? So obviously, I had to have some words about that. Because, you know, bro code says that firing missiles at your buddy's face is not kosher. Come on, Gwen. Now, if you would kindly just, like, please throw a special for the love of God while I still have life. Please, Gwen. Gwenny. I'll never make fun of you for your lack of pants ever again. Maybe. I mean, that might be a big ask, but... I had to go for it. I had to go for it. The degen would have gotten me if I didn't. It'll still trigger. I absolutely will take your word for it, Blue. I absolutely will take your word for it. It's interesting because sometimes ability accuracy reduction does prevent nodes from noding. But, no, it's good to know. It's kind of a hell of a situation to test it out, though, and too, you know. Well, this sucks. Ouch. Thank God I'm bleed immune. But I've got degen on me. Okay, Gwen. Of course. Of course you had to go friggin' unstoppable. Throw the special with 1% health left. Because that's just how my night's been going. Integral, if I didn't say howdy earlier, how's it going, bud? Good to see you. At least they didn't have a Spider Ham next to Spider-Man, so you'd be doubly annoyed. Yeah, seriously, right? Thanks, John. Falcon, you are most welcome. Anytime. Anytime. Would 6-star Magneto be a good choice for these Chapter 2 fights? Maybe against Warlock. Maybe against Warlock. Alright, so this is the tiebreaker round. And that's all I'm going to say about that because I don't want to jinx my prospects. But this is the tiebreaker round. Diane stopping in and saying, hello. What's up, Diane? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. Getting really lucky there that I didn't trigger anything that would push me over to a special 3. Come on, bud. Thank you. Say, look at that spazzy bit. Alright, I gotta bait out the special right here. Throwing my special is going to push him to a special 3, even though I'm going to lose my special 2. At least I don't get KO'd right away. Yeah. Yep. Sparkles wouldn't be good because you lose all the fury, plus indestructible due to the global. Yeah. Yeah, anytime you lose, or anyone throws a special, then it just doesn't go well. Let's breathe some new life into Claire here again. Yeah, it was weird. I noticed some hiccups here too on my side of things. It didn't say that there was any like lag or latency or anything like that, but it's weird. Outside of Claire, who would be a good option for this? Somebody who can. Either somebody who can heal fairly reliably, or a Mystic Champion that doesn't proc a lot of debuffs, who can nullify but doesn't proc a lot of debuffs. So Doom would not be good for this because he procs a lot of debuffs. Simbi would not be good for this because he procs a lot of debuffs. Mordo maybe. Hood maybe with his special 2. Mordo with his special 2 as well. I'm not familiar enough with Sorcerer Supreme. She may as well. And then a yeah, otherwise, because most everybody else you can just work around fairly reliably. Howard's very straightforward. Mysterio, I think, is pretty straightforward. If you have someone who can armor break him, obviously that makes Mysterio a lot easier. But yeah, that a vague answer. If nothing else, Diane, test out Sorcerer Supreme in the first leg of Section 2 here. And just put it to the test. If she's working out great and not proccing the Unstoppable on everybody, then that might not be... Then that would be a really good option. Especially with her, aura of nullification. Yeah, she might wind up working out pretty okay. Yeah, it's about 11:30 here, which is totally fine. Curse you and my necessary retreat. Playing the long game. Rather lose optimal special 2 in the interest of not pushing him to a special. How did he have 5 debuffs? I did not realize he had 5 debuffs on him. Like he's got 5 debuffs on him right now, which is why I don't want him to go to Special Town, but... Yeah, you got it. And best of luck to you, Diane. Best of luck. If you catch me next time live streaming, let me know how it went. I am very interested to know how that goes. Quake corrects this fight if you're good with her. Yeah, well, that's the thing, though. That's the thing, because yes, she would wreck the fight, but it'd be a very long fight, just because of the chunky health pools, and frankly, because Quake, uh, you know, even a 5-star maxed out Quake can only do so much nowadays, especially against chunky bosses like this. So I'm trying to think, would Warlock work for this? Or would he just be annoying because of all the nonsense? I'm going to throw AA. Why do I keep calling him AA? I'm going to throw Archangel back at this. Because Claire's going to be great, but Claire's not going to do jack diddly against Spider Pig. Lawrence thinks I'll be finished by 1. That's adorable. Nah, I'll be finished by midnight. At the latest. At the latest. And that's including the crystal openings and stuff. Nice thing here is that I've managed to proc a heck of a lot of neurotoxins on this guy. Now I just need him to throw a special, so I can proc some more on him. But it's not working out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Well, there goes literally all my progress because of this clown AI. Come on. Come on. Look at the way he's healing, and I can't do a thing about it because he's not throwing his bloody frickin' special. Good lord. Alright. Hit me. Hit me again. And I'm doing it that way because I don't want him throwing a special attack and then going unstoppable. So I'd rather him punch me once through my block, take a little bit extra chip damage, but able to counter that and then just not have to worry about the unstoppable. There we go. Brilliant. Half saying 3 hours, 3.5 hours now. But it's gonna be done. Do I need Claire for this fight? I think I need Claire for this fight. I'm gonna just use Claire for this fight. I don't even care. So this fight's fun. Come on, dude. No, not like that. Not like that. Like that. Of course. Friggin' heavy spam. I hate that you get stuck in this special. There's so much time that you could evade So much time that you could evade, but he taps you once and then you're locked in place to just eat the rest of it. Yeah, and I have no idea how long this is supposed to take, like if you're just doing it for both the first section and the second section. Like if it's just the second section, you could probably get that done in like an hour, hour and a half. I'm assuming. But like for the first section, that was just hanging out, just one button hits, auto fights basically, right? That took a bit of time. The important thing is that it's going to be getting done. I get the 6-star, whoever it is. And then I don't need to worry about it. So it's not like it's going to be like a 5 hours till the quest ends and I'm like, oh hey, I should probably do this. Pro tip, guys, don't do that. That sucks. Pro tip, too, for Mysterio. Mysterio fights suck when all he does is spam his special one and then derp off. Just really kills the flow. What? How in the heck did that tap me? That was like the fart plume at the edge of the heavy attack that got me. I call shenanigans. Definitely call shenanigans. This is why I don't try fancy stuff with intercepts. It always backfires. Alright, just taking a quick sec. Quit sec. Give my fingers a little bit of R&R. It's also probably not a good idea that I have the weakness mastery turned on still, because that's causing Mysterio to heal up like it's nobody's business. That and the Mysterio fight just sucks in general because anytime he throws a special 1 or special 2, you gotta just dance around and wait for it to stop. Boink. Stop heavy spamming me. Stop it. Come on, dude. No. Why would you do that? Why would you throw your special into my block? That entire time, I was not even, like, even remotely available for that to connect. And he's like, you know what would really tick this guy off and just slow down the entire pace of the fight? Is if I threw my special 2 attack into nothing just to waste his time with this stupid invisibility again. Spider Ham is going to be super easy, right? I just know he's going to be super easy. Quit healing. Oh, crap. That was so lucky. That was so lucky. That was so unlucky. That was so lucky again. No. Come on, dude. You're at 5% health. Let's just end this. It's been a good fight. It's been a good run. It's time to call it a night, buddy. It's time to call it a night. Get out of here. Jesus. Fart Von Bloom. I can go with that. There we go. Last freaking fight. Alright, Soup. Take care, bud. Thanks for hanging out here the last bit. It's always a pleasure getting to chat and see you, hang out for a bit. And take care. So that's all the same stuff. So it's fatigue and gas, because of course it is. So basically you need to bring Elsa for this. So he gets power each time I dex. That's fun. Alright, and, well, Void's not gonna be good. Alright, well, let's get this going. The animations still throw me. I hope his special 2 isn't unblockable. It is. Yeah, but what good's Gilly gonna do if he just freaking evades all the time? That and that Mysterio fight has just completely wrecked me in terms of, like, anticipating pacing and whatnot. It's like, is he gonna throw a heavy? Is he gonna throw a heavy? Is this freaking gas cloud plume nonsense gonna just come out of nowhere? Alright, special me, dude. Special me, please. Special me, please. Why? I'm not even hitting you, dude. How are buffs expiring off of me? Get out of here, dude. I will take that. Tier 4B. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. Alright. I can manage 4,000 health, right? There we go. Beautiful. There we go, guys. That was the itemless run for the John Mulaney Celebrity Challenge. I can't believe how amazingly flawless I ran through that. Record-breaking time. Did the whole thing in about 45 minutes. Piece of cake. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Lawrence, to answer your question, yes. We are going to get going with an opening right now. Going to open up all this stuff. I'm going to find out how amazing all these things are. But if you guys wouldn't mind humoring me for a sec, I'm also going to be recording it concurrently too, just for a standalone vid, just so people can get to the good stuff and not fast forward a live stream to the 4-hour mark. So we got a couple of things to open up here. We got the 4-star crystal, which we wound up getting early on. Wound up getting a 5-star crystal, 5-star nexus, and capping it off with the 6-star here. But as is tradition on the channel, I do like opening up some of the smaller crystals first, get that bad luck out of the way. So start things off here. I'm just going to be spinning out one and then popping a couple of the premiums, again with the idea of getting that bad luck out of the way. It's been working out pretty okay. Somewhere in the realm of about 49% of the time it's been working out every time. So, again, with odds like that, not bad. Can't beat it. Starting off with the 2-star mags there, that is about exactly what you would expect. Just about exactly what you'd expect. But that's the whole point about this. That's the shoe shine method in spades. So you got the 5-star right there. That is nothing but 2 stars, so, bad luck. It's the bad luck, guys. It's the bad luck. So starting off, where is the 4-star nexus? Just for the lulz. Just to see the memes that I'm going to wind up getting here in just a sec. There's the 5-star nexus. 4-star nexus. There we go. I guess I got a full 4-star crystal there, too. Probably should have started with that, but here we are. I like all those things. I like all those things. Now, if I could get that assortment out of the 5-star nexus or any one of those 3 champs out of the 6-star crystal, I would be sitting pretty happy. I'd be sitting pretty happy. Just going to rapid pop open the 4-star here because I forgot I even had one. That's good. Cool. So, moving up the progression here. We got the basic 5-star crystal. Bring it up once, bring it up twice, bring it up thrice, and see what it winds up popping up as. Now, there isn't anything out of here that is going to wind up being brand new. Nothing that's going to be brand new anymore. But I am hoping for something that's max sig. That way I wind up getting that max sig crystal with a chance of an extra 275 6-star shards. I would be delighted if that was the 6-star pool. I don't think, is Tiger in the basic pool right now? I don't remember. Either which way, that is a very good pull. That is a very, very good pull. I do not want to spend 3,000 units for 2 tier 4 basics. I don't know anyone who would, frankly, because why? Why would you? All right, but let's see. Let's see what we got here. Time now for the 5-star nexus. If you guys want to punch into the comment section who you think is going to pop out of the 5-star Nexus here, or the 6-star. You know, pause the video, go punch it down. Curious to know your thoughts. I guess I got a full 3-star crystal here, but it is way too late for that. All right, so again, let's see what we wind up getting out of the Nexus. We got options. We got options. I'm tempted to go with Morningstar just because she's close to being maxed. And it would at some point be nice to bring her up and be able to use her a bit more aggressively. But at the same time, too, you know, me just talking about max sigs. Max sig. And confirm. Now again, if I could get that spread out of the 6-star crystal, yes please. Which means that there is a bonus crystal here to open with the max sig right here. It's going to be 275 shards. It's going to be 275 shards. I'm going to tap that because they took the reel away because we can't have nice things apparently. And shards. Yep. One of these times I'm going to just like shout out shards and it's going to be Iron Fist and I'm just going to lose my freaking mind. But that is not this time, unfortunately. So, which brings us to the exciting one. The one that I'm most eagerly anticipating. And this one, there are a lot of things that could be good. There are a lot of things that could be good. Obviously, Nick Fury would be an amazing pull. Omega Red would be an amazing pull. Void would be an amazing pull. But, so I'm just putting those names out into the universe, Kabam gods. But to be entirely frank, a brand new champion would be just as good. So, you know, I joke about the memes, but even if it's like a brand new meme, totally okay with that. And that's the honest to goodness truth. I would be totally okay with that because I live and breathe in Arena, and a new champ is extra Arena points. Makes my life a little bit easier. So, starting off with some low power battery mode. That's fun. And give that a tap. So, the 6-star that I spent the last 3 hours grinding for is Hulk. Okay. I am very okay with this. I am very, very, very okay with this. He just recently got added to the 6-star pool. He was exclusive to the featured. I am very okay with this because not only is it a brand new champion, but for the synergy options as well. Oh, okay, I'm very happy. I am very, very happy with that. So, I mean, you throw the brand new Hulk in with the fully formed Tier 5 basic, in addition to some of the other stuff as well. You know, not bad. Not bad. I will very much take that. I will very much take it. All right. Got the recording right there. Ah, that's so good. I'm so good. I'm so good with that. All right, Cataclysm. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the raid earlier too. It's been good chatting with you. Sleep well. We'll catch you next time. So, seeing as how it's late, let's see if we can't get a raid going. Like, we could go raid, what do you guys think? We could go raid BG. He's about ready to sign off. He's hit his 10-hour mark, so he's about done. But I'm not too terribly sure how many other people are streaming right now, to be honest. Let's see what we got. If you guys know somebody, do please shout them out. Got a Russian streamer. Could be interesting. Let's go say hey to BG. So I'm going to go punch that in chat. There is the link. Let's go under the hashtag RawVonRaid. Do that. Go say howdy. BG's a good dude. And don't get to raid him too terribly often. So that's awesome. But that is going to do it for tonight, everybody. I want to thank you all for hanging out here for the last almost 4 hours. It has been probably the longest live stream I've done so far. It has been well worth it. I'm happy with the loot. I'm absolutely chuffed to pieces about the 6-star pull, and that is the honest to goodness truth. I very, very much wanted a OG Hulk as a 6-star, so I'm happy with that. I wanted to give you guys a big thank you again for hanging out. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. All that stuff does help me out immensely, and I do very much appreciate it. Ring the notification bell at the top of the page. Stay on top of stuff as it drops. There's still plenty of stuff coming down the pipes yet to come, so stay tuned for that. I'll be live streaming again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, doing something game related. But stop by, say howdy, and we'll talk to you then. Till next time, everybody, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. And be well, all.